because of how this looks to the optics, because of how people are perceiving, because of what you said, that was very harmful, and I can't work with you anymore. Now, I don't think these people are going to do that. I think they're going to keep their job. I think they're going to keep shucking and jiving until she does something that's really racist one day, and then they'll finally leave. You know, that wasn't racist enough, right? You know, but eventually, just stay tuned. You know, she's gonna upset one of them, and they're gonna start talking bad about her when they leave. They're gonna. But my thing is this: I don't got respect for you because you had an opportunity to leave now. You leaving later and then telling us the tea that she's really this way and she's really that way behind closed doors. We're not. At least it's gonna fall deaf on my ears because I'm like, but you stayed, but you stayed. So whether she is or she isn't a racist, I think I'm always careful using those words because I'll throw in prejudice or I'll throw in white supremacy tendencies, right? Because if you are indoctrinated in America, you have white supremacist tendencies. Look at all these black people caping for her, right? They are white supremacists, but just in different skin. They're just black like me. Why? Because they've been programmed in America to be that way. If you were brought up in the American system, school system, uh, you're probably a racist. You're probably a white nationalist sympathizer because it was taught to you in your curriculum. You were taught to believe that black people were inferior. You were taught to believe that black people, are only good as slaves. You're taught to believe that black people are lazy. You're taught to believe that black people are violent. You were taught to believe these things. Okay? You were taught to believe that America is always right and all these other countries are backwards. You know? And, we know the movement going on here in America is immigrants are better than Americans right now. We see the movement. I don't think it's xenophobia to say, hey, man, we got too many. We need to take care of our people and stop taking care of a bunch of immigrants. And we know that's the plan. We know that's the plan to bring in a whole bunch of more immigrants who look like me, but have white supremacist mindset, white supremacist talking points. Now, I can respect the white supremacists, right? I can, because the white supremacists, they're just like a broke clock, right? They're not wrong all the time. They're going to say something. They're going to be right at least 2 times out the day. And I can respect that and listen to that, right? But I'm not going to sit here and entertain a white supremacist like a Pearly thoughts it, like a Pearly just Pearly things did. I'm not going to entertain the rhetoric. I'm not going to give them a platform to speak. I'm going to respect our differences, right? You got to respect your opponent, your enemy at some point. You got to respect them because they're in power right now and they're ruling, right? But I'm not going to entertain them and bring them to my audience, bring them to you guys. If I do, it's going to definitely be in a teaching manner, and I'm going to shun them. I'm going to put them in their place so you guys can see it. I'm going to not be casual or comfortable talking with this person. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him upside the head. I'm going to make him not. I don't want him to feel comfortable in my studio. I want him to be on the edge of his seat, just like I'm going to be on the edge of my seat, because this is debate. I want to win with my logic, just like he wants to win with his.
Right. She should have got at him like how she be getting out the modern women. It was a totally different vibe.
Say that, man. That is facts. Why the same energy you have for these women, you should have kept the same energy you have with that man. And that's where you went wrong, Pearly Things. That's where you got my vote to be like, nah, man, I'm cool. Now I know I'm probably not your audience or not your demographic anyway. You know, I do respect some of the points you say over there on your channel. I am also a subscriber to your channel. I may or may not take back my subscription. You know, but I will say this: I've always had an issue with Pearly Things when it came to reparations, and she's never shied away to say that that she's against reparations and that she doesn't feel like she needs to pay reparations and blah 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 blah. And I'm not my ancestors. You know, that's great. That's great. But my issue is not with you. It's not with you personally. It's with the U.S. government during the time of slavery, and they owe. And we're all paying into the U.S. government taxes. So if you can give billions of dollars to Ukraine, you can give billions of dollars to repair Black people that you harmed. And that's my stance on that, on reparations. So I do not support, I will say publicly right now, I don't support Pearly Things. I agree with a lot of her talking points when it comes to modern men and modern women. But when it comes to things on race relations, obviously I don't agree with her, and I don't think she should be speaking about it. I don't care about her apology. I don't think she should have apologized. I think she should have just kept running with it because that's who she is. The fact that she did apologize, like I said, I didn't get a chance to play. We're not going to get a chance to play the apology. I'm just going to say, check out 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝐺𝗐𝗵 podcast. And I was on, and let me tell you this, shout out to shout out to the Obsidian Network, man. You know, I got nothing but respect for you, brother. But based on the podcast you did that you brought up Pearly Thing, and I wish I could have jumped on your show and I could have spoken on your show. You were caping for her, brother. You and a bunch of other Black men were caping for this white woman. You guys were protecting her like she was paying you some money, like you were on her payroll. And I can't respect that.
Tell that truth. Tell that truth.
I just can't respect that, my brother. I really can't. And I know you're the OG of the Black manosphere and of the manosphere, you know. But I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I didn't like what I was hearing over there. I didn't like how you was giving her Allah walk bars, you know, like she was winning. Uh, I didn't appreciate that, brother. And you know, I would love to talk to you about it, man. But I might have to hit up your channel, hit up your email, something, man. But you know, fantastic job.